Hey guys, Joshua Peterson here with Peterson Electric. I'm going to do a video for you here today on a pressure washer. This is going to be about a week until December 2018 for Christmas. Just to give you an idea of the timeline, this is a GVC 160. It's a Honda. It says it takes the gas of an E10. Basically, I put 91 octane in my generators and my pressure washer that are 4-cycle engines. If you're doing like a steel where I have like a chainsaw and a weed eater, those are going to be 2-cycle engine with oil gas mixture. So anyways, this is just straight gas, and you're going to change the oil probably once a year. Depends what you use it. Sorry about that. I use mine quite a bit. For a lot of my trucks that I use for work, our RV and whatnot, so it really saves us money over time. You're going to be using an SAE HD 30 motor oil. Okay, I put it on there so I remember my generator, my pressure washer, my lawnmower, all of that. I have a Honda 4-cycle lawnmower that I've had for, gosh, I don't know, 14 years. And I change that oil every other year. This I change about every year, just like my generators, because they get a little bit more use and they get hotter. You're going to basically just break this open for oil, and you'll check it. And that is a little bit dirty, so it probably wouldn't hurt for me to change that. Or I'll wait till spring and go through the winter. But you can see there's a dipstick on that. And I'm about a third way on that dipstick up to this line. You don't want to be too high, or you're going to crack a seal. Okay, the model number's right there if you have any questions. Alright, it is a gas, so you don't need an electric cord. There's another model number right in there for you. Just an overview of what it looks like. You're going to want to check the air filter once a year with the gas. There's a number there if you have any questions. That's not bad. It's actually pretty clean. I've had this 2 years now, so I wouldn't really worry about that. So if you're having issues, you got to make sure your gas is on. It can turn off. I guess you would use that if you want to dry it out for the winter. I can run my generators and my pressure washer on a really warm day every 30 to 60 days through the winter. Sometimes I'll put them downstairs, but most of the time I'll leave them in the garage and I'll winterize them and then reuse them. But I like to run my stuff because remember, they can get a flat piston, especially on your generators. So you want to run those, not just leave them all year. You want to in the on position, and you got to choke it. And you're going to strike this as many times as you can until you start to hear it to try to start. You will have to get the pressure off. I think it's better to get it running with the water off. Hook the hose up with the water off. Remember that your water right here is going to be not righty-tighty, but opposite as you would righty-tighty, lefty-loosey to turn on and off that hose. If you're having a hard time getting the hose off because you had it on the pressure washer for a while, just keep hitting this handle to let the pressure out, turn off your spigot, and keep working it and get a channel lock, and you'll knock that loose. Other than that, your gas is going to go in here. A lot of you know this. Some of this is real layman, but it uses about a, I don't know, quarter tank. But you're going to basically make sure that you have your gas fairly fresh. You don't want to put old stuff in it. So I like to take my gasoline and always put an extra sandwich bag on it and put a date. But I take it out of my RV because I have an overflow toy hauler tank. So I just keep cycling that out, putting it in. It does pretty well, but mind you, this thing is super sensitive with bad gas. Amazing, my Honda lawnmower, it doesn't matter, but I still try to keep really good gas. But this little guy, this Honda, this guy has issues with bad gas. It's a 2800 PSI, 2.3 gallons per minute. If that gives you an idea. Is it strong enough? Yeah, next time when this thing dies, I'm going to get myself a bigger one. I definitely want something sturdier. I do like the idea of an electric one, but I just have to see what kind of PSI it has because I get a lot of dirt on the trucks and get mud under there, and it's really hard to get off. The only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't run hot. This soap dispenser works okay. I tend to just scrub mine by a bucket and use my brushes I've bought on Amazon. And I like to use a simple wash that I get at Walmart, Amazon, typical stuff. You know, fill it up where it's real sudsy for yourself, wherever you need how much dirt. The reason why I don't like this soap bucket is, for one, it's not clean, and for two, it breaks. This is the second one of this I've had, and there's a piece on here that broke off right there. That damn thing keeps breaking, and it's supposed to go up here to feed, and I just broke it off and don't use it, because every time I go to pull this thing, it snaps off. It's really cheaply designed. Other than that, you want to make sure if you're going to keep it in the garage in the winter, it gets cold, you want to break these nuts. Okay, if you don't, you will seize up inside of here your piston that's going to create your compression and seize it. And I've already done that once. So anyways, you're going to take that off with a number 5 Allen head. Okay. And once you've drained it, once you open that up, you want to make sure you hit that handle to drain everything out. Your hose is off. And you can see I did that already, but water's still trying to come out. So you don't have to put it on all the way, but I did, because if my kids want to start washing the car on a warm day and I'm not home, I want to have this back on. So go ahead and just put those on. Again, hand tight is good. You're not trying to... See, I'm still getting water coming out of that. I might want to leave that off, actually. And both sides fits the same. It doesn't matter. You don't want to strip them. Make sure you're using the right Allen head. But you can see inside of there, if you don't winterize this, you will wreck it.